Follow me on Instagram at Planet Airsoft and at Planet Airsoft 1. Links will be down below because I sometimes post cool stuff. Sometimes I'll sell giving away like 10 or so of my patches for free of charge. No fees, USA only, so check that out. Okay, no more self-promotion. I'm sorry, it was like 15 seconds. Relax, sheesh. This is probably the reason why you're watching the video, not because you love watching me talk. This is the Classic Army km12, which we're going to get into detail, but first let's see what comes in the box with it. This is part of their skirmish line of guns, which is their entry-level line of guns. So it comes with more stuff than an advanced gun would come with, usually. And it is part of their Gen 2 of their skirmish lines, which means that it comes with their ECS, which is their electronic control system. We'll talk about that much more later, but it's super cool. Starting off with, you got your like safety information, and I don't see any warranty information. I believe their warranty is 90 days, but I'll double check that. And then you have a quick start user manual, and also the big paper is how to program your electronic control system, which was what I just mentioned, and will be talked about more later. Next up, you got a bag of 0.25 gram BBs, interesting. And then you get, oh, it's a 9.6 or 8.4. Okay, not bad. It's a 9.6 volt battery, Tomato, and you get a standard for your battery, just stock regular wall charger. Definitely recommend upgrading to smart charger. But yeah, it's your choice. And then you get, what's this? Oh, here. This I really like. It's a 300 round high capacity magazine. I really like the golf hole texture. They have it on the pistol grip too, which I'll show you in a second. I think it looks really cool together. That sits nice, full plastic. Feels like, whatever, it feels like plastic. And then you've got your, before we get to the gun, the jamming rod / cleaning rod. Very, very standard right there. I think that's it. I don't see anything else in the box. It's just the gun itself. This is the gun, and since it is in fact key mod, I already installed them just to show you guys, but it comes with 2 key mod rail segments in the box. And you also get these flip-up sights, which are a nice touch. I'm gonna come up there and show you guys close. Front and rear, removable if you don't like them, and adjustable for both windage and elevation. Start off with the externals, starting from the front, moving our way back to the rear, and then talking about the internals. We're gonna start with the flash hider, which is weird because I never talk about an orange flash hider. It's nothing to be talked about. They're ugly and boring, or whatever. Usually people just take them off. However, if you see this, yes, it does cover your 14mm negative or counterclockwise threading. If you were to take it off, you can put on most airsoft suppressors and flash hiders and amplifiers on the market. Just obviously make sure it's gonna fit before you do. But what it does have is QD threads on it. I don't know if you can see that towards the rear of it, which means that if you have a specific suppressor or some specific suppressors, yes, it actually has threads on the orange flash hider to go and stay on it, which is really freaking cool, I think. So you don't have to take it off if you have the suppressor. As I previously mentioned, this gun falls into the category of Classic Army skirmish line, which means that it's based towards like a more affordable gun, and they had to make some cuts to keep the cost down. Such as the externals, you're looking at like almost no metal anywhere, which is generally not something I care about, but I'll explain in a second. This is all polymer, this is polymer, this is polymer, this is polymer. Bumper tube is metal, which is really important. Outer barrel, I can't tell. I think it might be metal because it feels really freaking solid, but I honestly have no idea. Don't get me wrong here, I'm not saying that this external build quality is garbage, because it's not bad. But if I would rate it on a scale from 1 to 10, it would probably be like a 5, because it's right in the middle. It's not bad, it's not good. There's a ton of flex in the mag wall. Just with 2 fingers, they can easily bend it like a lot. And this rail system, if I, in certain areas, if I push my thumbs, I feel it bending, which is not the greatest. But then again, it doesn't feel bad, it just doesn't feel that good. So 5 out of 10. To round up the externals, you have that pistol grip, which has the golf hole texture, which is really cool. And it's really ergonomic and comfortable, minus that nub. I hate it so much, I would Dremel the hell out of it or put a new pistol grip, because it is really uncomfortable. It digs into your fingers, or at least into mine personally. Next up, you have that trigger. The flash trigger looks really dope. However, once again, slight issue if you have small hands. It's kind of far away from the pistol grip, For me, it's fine, even though I have pretty small hands. If you have really small hands, it's gonna be a little bit uncomfortable. I can see how it could be a little bit uncomfortable to just keep on pulling the trigger on semi or whatever. Let's put that back on safety. Next up, you have your ambidextrous sling mount points right there, and on the other side right here, metal, so that's good. The charging handle actually looks pretty dope. Ambidextrous charging handle, I think it looks really cool. Something I wanted to quickly point out is that this is the Classic Army km12, which means it has a 12-inch handguard, and the km10 is also available. Same exact thing, just with a 10-inch handguard. Just wanted to throw that out there, just in case anyone wanted to know the difference. We're going to talk about the internals of this gun now, which is kind of exciting because this is where this gun really shines. Between the Classic Army Generation 1 and Generation 2, they added a lot of internal upgrades that make it a significantly better gun. Starting with the inner barrel is 363 millimeters in length, it's 6.03 taper in diameter. Taper barrel. It really helps with accuracy. I noticed, so I shot it a lot. I didn't do that many shooting clips, I'm sorry about that, but I did test it a lot. And the range is there, and the accuracy is really there, so that's impressive. You have inside the gearbox, you have 9mm bushings. I'm gonna read off a list, I'm sorry, there's just so much going on. 9mm bushings, you have your low resistance silver wiring. I don't know how much of a difference that makes, but it's there. You have 18:1 ratio wire cut steel gears, cool. Heat treated piston, I guess cool too. I'm just throwing out all the ones that I think are not as significant. I'm leaving the best for last. Then we have, I think the quick change spring system, but like, I'm pretty sure it's not true quick change. You have to go all the way down to the gearbox to do it. You can't just like do it through the bumper tube, so crazy. But what it really comes down to is the ECS, electronic control system, which is essentially, I'm trying to think of a way to explain this, but paired with the MOSFET protects your contacts. You can choose between 3 to 5 round burst. It's very easily programmable. You saw the little slip of paper in the package with the manual like I showed earlier in the box. It's very easy to change. And it also has low battery detection warning, which is really useful. And also it supposedly protects your motor. I don't know if it means more than a regular MOSFET, but it says specifically on some websites, like specifically it has motor protection. So I don't know exactly what that means. It's a really cool thing. And my favorite part of all would be the micro trigger switch, which I'll come up there and let you guys listen for yourself. In case you don't know what it is, it's basically a little button that your trigger is pressing against that will set off your everything. If you hear that clicking, that's a micro trigger switch. We talked about the externals, we talked about the internals, and the ECS, good job with that Classic Army. I'm really impressed with that. You guys nailed it. Overall, let me just start by saying it shoots 360 FPS around, I think. I lost my chrono like 2 weeks ago and I have yet to find it, so I'm going to have to buy another one soon if I can't find it. Doesn't matter, the point is the internet says it's around 360 FPS with a .20 gram BB. Overall, this is $185, which is not bad at all. It's really good for the internal performance you're getting. But there are other guns out there that are doing a similar thing in a similar price range. However, I wouldn't knock this as an option. I would definitely, if you're looking at a gun in this and you're looking to spend this much and you care more about performance and build quality, I would definitely look into this, because this is definitely one of the least expensive guns that offer like a sophisticated sort of system like the ECS at such a low price range. But you're once again compromising with the externals, so that's my opinion. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you to Fox Airsoft for sending this over me to review again. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And until the next time, bye guys.